Hello, RoahmMythril here once again, getting back to RoahmMythrill 3. And before we get going today, it's time for a bit of shopping. We did, after all, get a good number of bolts while we were looking for the tokens last time, so may as well buy some more cheats. Let's see, we were on the challenge list, I think. Alright, so let's buy Perma-Ice Physics, respawning enemies. Tamp gets noticed. A lonely Tamp will follow you constantly, trying to give you hugs of pain. I'm not sure I immediately know what a Tamp is. Boost Mode E. Most enemies will move at double speed. And we'll go ahead and get Boost Mode G. Most gimmicks will move at double speed. Alright. So that's enough for now. Because I need to save some money, because we also do need to go buy a costume. With all the shenanigans and goings-on last time, I kind of forgot that we unlocked a new costume, and never went to see what it was. Ash, from Mega Man ZX Advent. Okay. So, yeah. I do recognize that face, but yeah, again, I have still never actually played the ZX games. I have them. I just need to find time to sit down and do so. I need more hours in the day. So, unfortunately, I don't really know much about this character. So also, I don't know if there is a reason she was tied to... I'm at least assuming that unlocking her was the same as getting the Bolt Connoisseur trophy, which I think was amassing a grand total of at least 10,000 bolts, I want to say. Something like that. Does she just love money? Who knows? But she's not who we're playing as today. Instead, we're visiting another of Neo's creations. Ignite Woman. So, the story goes that as Neo was creating custom robot masters, there was a bit of a pattern that started developing. As he started envisioning where each of the robot masters called home, they started kind of mirroring the countries referenced in Mega Man 6 with the Robot Master Tournament. And so, Ignite Woman was the Chinese individual here. She is a karate master that uses the power of fireworks to power up her punches. She fancies herself a great hero, though it often comes with explosions. The best kind of hero. So, I think I was told that her voice samples come from Kim Woo from Killer Instinct. My apologies if I got that name wrong. I admittedly don't know that much about Killer Instinct. I think I played the first game maybe once. And that is my sum total knowledge of Killer Instinct. So, apologies, A, if I got the name wrong, and B, if I was mistaken on that. Again, it's one of those... I have slept many times since I was told about that, or have at least attempted to. I'm not the hero the world deserves, but I'm the one it needs. Wait, is that custom? If it's not, it is oddly coincidental in the fact that it kind of fits her. Wow, I look downright pulchitudinous. Okay, so no, that was complete coincidence. That quote kind of worked for her. Okay, oddly coincidental.
Try again.
Nice rocket slide. Nice rocket. Very stylish.
Lazy.
Baoju. So, again, I should know this because I looked up the term when I was helping him out with some of the design aspects. I believe this refers to fireworks that use bamboo as, like, I guess kind of a launching mechanism. Like bamboo-based firecrackers, I think it is. I am not going to pretend I know how to pronounce any of these.
Bring it.
Hi there, Casino Man. So yes, Casino Man is another of Neo's creations. He was actually created for the Robot Master art contest. Basically, there were 3 skeletons that you could use, and he actually made one for all 3, but I think he was only allowed to submit 2 entries, and so the ones he submitted were Idle Woman and Ghost Woman. So, Casino Man kind of got left out, and sadly, poor guy kind of ends up the butt of a lot of jokes. So yes, Ignite Woman employs the help of some bat helpers.
Fly, baby.
Okay, that is a stylish bike. I like it. That animation looks really good. Nice forward lunging punch move there. I'm not sure if she's enjoying herself there. And her extra life seems to be theater snacks. Delicious.
Lazy.
Alright. So we also have enough tokens to go ahead and get, I think, the last of the cheap upgrades from here. So may as well. Which, hey, I've been told I rarely use tanks anyway, which is true. And also, this will let me hold more shinies, so why not? So we got the 3-Stree container. That's how I choose to pronounce it. It's canon now. But with that, our shopping trip is over. So now that we're done shopping, let's go to the gift shop. Wait. Alright. So let's see what awaits us today. Down this way to 124th place. Chaos Light City by Anti-Parallel. 44.6 with a 2.6 in difficulty. So, at least compared to the last few stages, a bit of a breather. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so, one exit and only 1 token. Alright. Again, I'm not going to pretend I know how to pronounce that.
Try again.
Okay, you are very sped up. Wait, what? Okay, there's light switches for some reason. I'm not really sure what the point of those are, other than to block my shots. I'll just shoot you right through the shield, why not? Well, at least that went overhead. If enemies are in the light, they're invincible. I see, okay. Now the gimmick makes sense. I'm going to restart from checkpoint because I didn't really mean to come over here. Is there anything over this way? Okay, so from the looks of it, there's just the extra life up there. But I kind of want to check it out just to make sure. Okay, holding up, no hidden ladders or anything from the looks of it. A lot of very mean projectiles here. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess you can at least get back out with that, but, kind of question that one a little bit. It's a minor thing to overlook, but, you know. Huh. So there's a way up and a way down. And I seem to be locked in, so this might be trouble as far as getting the token is concerned. Gonna go back because that feels very suspicious to me. Open up and take your fireworks. They're good for you. Huh. Am I meant to go down here? There we go. Goodies obtained. That just looked way too suspicious. Oh, okay, you can do that. So the lights also speed you guys up. I'm not sure if it's just the moments that you're in the light that are making you guys invincible, or if you just really are a no-sell to most weapons. Oh, you are timed very rudely. Just let me in the gate. So, have to time shots to get you while you're not in the lights. And not misjudge when to slide through. You go back a bit of a way. Not too far, I guess. Alright. Let's try this again, hopefully with more success. Okay, so there's more to it. Hi there, Electman. Hello there, Ignite. The city is so beautiful at this time of the night, isn't it? Thanks to me, of course. Fair enough. What happens if I turn the light off? I can't. Give me that. Going down. And everybody's back. Going down, and everybody's back. Second verse, same as the first. Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Try again.
This is one of those where the enemy placement knows just where it needs to be very problematic. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to time that. Open up. I think rather than the toe of weakness, these Sniper Joes are weak on the head. Like if you can sneak a shot in at the top. I keep forgetting that you can jump through these floors. Okay.
I expected a workout.
Tier boss unlocked. Fight them to claim the Tier 5 rank. Well, we're not quite ready for that yet. We have more stages to go. But, yeah. Overall, interesting gimmick. Some of the enemies, though, like the spike-type enemies, the fact is they're invincible most of the time anyway, so of course all the lights do is makes them faster. Which they really didn't need. Oh, man. And yeah, I do have to wonder how much of that I was making harder on myself by forgetting that those were one-way jump platforms. Like, it didn't click in my head that, yeah, that's how I got out of the secret area where I got the token. I should have learned that from that. But it also feels like there could have been a better, quote-unquote, tutorial for that there, maybe. But overall, not a bad stage and an interesting gimmick. But the light will never stop shining on Electman. Hi there, Yoku-man. Boom! You missed me. I've got great news for you. I'm using my powers for somewhat good now. No more Yoku spikes for now. Instead, I'm making Yoku toys. Watch as they disappear from a child's vision. Prompting a scavenger hunt around their home to find their lost toy. Endless hours of fun, don't you think? Eh. I've heard worse ideas. Tiny Tim. Toys! I want the toys! Toys, toys, toys! I want them now! Now, now, now! That's an NPC? Don't think I was expecting that to be an NPC. Talk to the box. Big box. To Tiny Tim from B. Cratchit. Open on Christmas. Open the box. It's not Christmas. The humor in this game, I feel like I'm going to regret either answer. You leave the box alone. Let's find out. You open the box. Hi. Cold man. Can someone tell this kid to shut up? Trying to take a nap in here. Okay, fair enough. I think you're getting cold. So, we haven't been at it too long. And from the looks of it, this one won't have any tokens for us to hunt at least. So, 123rd place, Mediocre Oil Level by Wistful Quent. 44.8 with a 2.2. So, yeah. Just one exit. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Let's dance!
Sorry. What are you apologizing for?
Try again.
Yeah, I thought that looked like something I could go through. Hi, Proto Man. Huh? Okay. No encore performances. Yep. Didn't get through there quickly enough. Success!
Try again.
Somehow I always forget about that particular enemy type, and I still think they look like desk lamps. Laser packing desk lamps. Oh, well, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay, it goes away at least. Also, good to know that magma beams don't set off the oil. But I want them. Is it just me, or does that one last for a very long time? That wasn't timed well. Come on, we're off. You're making me nervous. And I missed it. And now it's in the way. Perfect! This give me enough of a jump. Yes, it will. Yay, easy solutions. It really does kind of feel like the lava should set off oil areas, but I'm not going to complain that it doesn't. I mean, speaking of things not setting off the oil, it only just occurred to me that I'm playing as Ignite Woman in a level full of oil. Completely unintended. Why do I keep ending up with things like this that just work out weirdly? Yeah, no tokens. Sorry about that. You might want these, though. Oh! Okay, that's kind of scary. Although, standing here was keeping me largely safe. Not safe there. I had to say it. If you insist. Oh!
Try again.
There's bound to be a problem sooner or later. Nope. Hashtag always the birds now that I see what's actually shooting at me. Well, at least octopus ink doesn't seem to be flammable.
Please bring it.
Okay, switching weapons gets rid of it. This seems like a bad idea. Oh! Oh! Huh. And the oil comes back. So you're not safe once the oil is gone once. Not gonna lie, the edges of that screen make this a more complicated fight than usual. Granted, you do have access to Tornado Blow, so if you really want to, you can make life miserable for the poor dragon. But there we go. Really. I once again do not trust you. Level making was a mistake on my part, but now I know for sure. I apologize for the self-indulgence here, thanks to Dr. Novocaine. For testing the level early on so it wasn't a complete train wreck. Thanks to Sea Sketch for helping me even be able to participate. Thanks to you for suffering through this level. Stay slick. I mean, yeah. I am very confused by Oilman's movement here, and the constant slipping makes this a bit of a thing. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this arena is a bit of a thing. Getting stuck under one of those platforms myself, that's definitely a mistake. But there we go.
I expected a workout.
So, yeah, overall, not a bad effort of a stage. There were definitely some ideas there, and honestly, that was a tricky fight with Oilman. Also, it's interesting how just introducing those little sides to the fight with the Chunky Dragon actually make that a much trickier fight. Having that first fire that he sends out be at a different level while you're trying to dodge the others, it can really mess up your timing. So, yeah, it's one of those things you don't really think about, but it is interesting to see it in practice. But yes, tripping. Much tripping on oil. Tripping, slipping, same difference, mobility issues. Also, I still just think it's funny that by sheer happenstance I took Ignite Woman into a stage full of oil. Would she be upset about that, or would she actually just take that head on as, this sounds like a challenge? I think that is more her kind of personality, honestly. But with that, we've done 2 stages, so we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.